It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care. We're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ gets risque every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
All righty, here we go. It is the Thursday KVJ After the Show podcast. Getting ready for the weekend, and boy, it gets very busy as we head to the weekend here. Got a football game going to tonight. So we'll see how that goes. My son Cannon has got one of those. It's to wrap up their, I guess, spring season that they do where they have practices. And then they had a scrimmage last Saturday. And then they actually play a real team tonight. So I'm praying that he just survives. So we'll see how it goes. He is playing quarterback.
Nice.
Yes. And he was running for his life last week. And tonight he's going to be facing off against a 4-star defensive lineman who is 6'3", 315, and is being recruited by schools like Florida, Georgia, Notre Dame, and Texas. And he is going to want to kill my son every snap.
You know what they say, the bigger the giant, the harder they fall.
Okay. I hope.
Yeah.
Has he been working on them feet? You better get them fancy feet.
That's what I told him. Like, just, you know what? I'm like, play smart and protect yourself out there.
Does he train pretty hard on his own outside of football? Because I knew when I played baseball, me and my dad had our own practices outside of practice.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Release the ball quickly. I'd rather see you throw an interception than get tackled by that big boy.
Right, there you go. That's it. That's it.
Do what you got to do to come out alive.
Yeah. Well, he had where his situation was he was a quarterback and we were working on it. And then two things kind of sidelined it. They had a different coach that came in last year whose son was on the team, and he wanted his son to be quarterback. And so he even took Cannon off of the quarterback team.
Home cooking.
And so we're like, well, that's over. Yeah, because his son was a quarterback at Ole Miss, and, you know, his older son. So he wanted his younger son to follow kind of like in the same footsteps, I'm sure. And he's like, well, this kid needs some reps, so he's going to be the quarterback.
Was that kid better than Cannon?
I mean, not in my opinion. And I'm trying to be, but it's how do you say when you're a dad of one of them? If he asked, and not to mention he's the coach, so he gets to say.
Look, Rob Lowe has a brother named Chad Lowe. Yeah. Rob Lowe's a better actor. Just because you're part of the same pedigree doesn't mean you're...
True.
If I was Chad Lowe, I'd be mad, too, because Rob Lowe got all the looks.
Chad Lowe's not a bad-looking dude. Oh,
standing next to Rob, he is.
He's not a bad-looking guy.
Whatever. He's a 6 at best. Rob Lowe's a 9.
You see that sometimes with brothers. You're like, that's got to be so tough.
Oh, it's got to be so tough.
I don't think Chad Lowe's a bad-looking dude.
He's no Rob.
Yeah. So anyway, so he was not quarterback. So we kind of stopped working on it, and then Cannon got a girlfriend. And then, you know, he was doing his spring stuff. I'm like, so you playing defense again? Like, what do they have to do? He's like, no, I'm back to being quarterback. I'm like, what? And so this is just like 2 weeks ago, and we've tried to get him one lesson to get him ready. But, yeah, he's not, like I said, hasn't been. He thought his quarterbacking days were over, so that's why it's like he's out there today with not a lot of reps. Hadn't had that focus for a year.
How good are his pads?
We're talking Maxie.
I think he's good, but they just had, because this guy just transferred. They're playing Palm Beach Central. It's a good team on top of it. And they had this thing where they do the artwork where he, you know, just transferred from another school because he wanted to go to Palm Beach Central. And the guy's like just shredded and just looking he looks like a full-grown man.
That would happen sometimes when I played baseball. A lot of our guys looked kind of young my senior year. The only guy that really looked like a man was my boy Jim Romano.
Yeah.
And some of these guys would pull up in their fucking cars. They looked like they had done a 10-year stint in prison. Tats, beards. A couple guys came up on a motorcycle. Like, we're playing them? Shit.
Yeah.
Would you say he's 6'5", 6'3"?
He is.
He's a man.
6'3" is probably lying, and he's like 320.
Oh, he would not only beat the shit out of me, he would beat the shit out of you, me, and Denny's at the same time.
Yeah, he's just shredded. Like, he just looks like he would whoop your ass.
Full-grown man.
Yeah.
Ready to go right into the NFL.
I know last week Keenan was running for his life, and he wasn't facing off against a guy that's going to Texas or Florida.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Is Cannon pretty quick? Is he fleet-footed?
We're going to find out.
I know they say that teens aren't supposed to have energy drinks, but you give him a Red Bull and you get him out there quick. Feet.
Yeah. I'm like, just know where that kid is and run in the opposite direction.
Yes.
Yeah. Just hopefully the play ends before he kills you.
Release the ball quick style.
Yeah. So I don't know that we're going to get a win tonight. I just hope I come in here not talking to you about how my kid snapped his leg or something.
Oh,
so.
Lord.
Yeah. So say your prayers.
But if you snap your leg, still give it 100%. Get it for the team.
Yeah. All good. Can we just do it without snapping any legs? Well, at least he wouldn't be going to Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, if he snaps a leg, then that means Daddy don't have to drive to Gainesville.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping I'm off of that train anyway, but we'll see. You never know. I always get thrown curveballs. That's just it in my family. You got to be ready to be fleet-footed.
This just in.
Yeah.
Somebody dropped in our DMs this morning, and I don't know if it's true. I have to verify it, but they have an extra hotel room they're not using.
Okay.
Because they're going to the show on Friday night.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the hotel made them do a 2-night minimum.
Right. We were looking at that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's signed Lying Larry. That's
But
who
they said the room's going to be empty if Kevin wants it.
Okay. All
You
right.
show up and there's swingers in it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be. Can you
Come
guys
on
just,
in, Kev.
You know what? That's fine. Leave me alone. Don't touch me, and just keep it down and try to keep your fluids over there.
Oh, dude, you got a great excuse, too. Guys, I'm going through peen issues. I'm not swinging for shit.
Kevin will put up with a lot for a free hotel room.
I'm still on the injured list. Let me recover. No peen talk tonight.
Just keep my head under the covers.
They'll be like, no, Kev, we heard you talk about your peen is strong again.
Do not put your head under the covers. They're going to think you're tossing off.
Anita, she had said, yeah, we're kind of doing the same thing. I relate to so much of what you talk about. And we were listening to the radio this morning. My son was like, oh, wow, you're not the only one that's going to be getting dropped off. Kevin's doing the same thing. I'm taking my niece to see Morgan Wallen on Saturday. And yes, because of the expensive tickets, only my niece and I are going to be going. My husband and my son are driving us and dropping us off, and then coming back for us.
Look, it's a lot of families are going to be doing that. These tickets are crazy expensive.
Yeah, she said, I tried finding us a hotel in Gainesville. Forget about it. The Quality Inn, which is not quality, was $1,200 a night for Friday or Saturday.
The balls.
And then come back to Sunday, it was back to $100 a night.
The balls Quality Inn, and she's
Wow.
right. It ain't that quality.
I've noticed when people put the word quality in their title, it's never quality.
Yuck.
We serve quality burgers. No, it actually is a shit sandwich.
Yeah, she said, I did find us a Wyndham to stay in Ocala, being that we're going to be coming from LaBelle. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, at least you're closer in Ocala.
Have you ever been through LaBelle?
I think I have.
I'm curious because I've not gone off the side streets, but you drive down this street and it reminds me of my hometown a little bit. Like it's quaint, it's small.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is a lovely little town.
Is it on the way to Sarasota?
No, I think if you're going over to Fort Myers, if you're taking 80 all the way across the state, you go through LaBelle.
Okay.
I've been through LaBelle.
Like maybe Henry County.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to go through a lot of those counties and you played baseball and shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so if you're ever going to Fort Myers, you probably were for baseball because I know they've got with the Red Sox development team over there. You probably had to go. So, yeah, I'm just kind of curious. Maybe is LaBelle that lovely? And if I was going through, is there a place, like where would you stop to have a lunch or something like that? So one of these days.
Taco LaBelle.
Okay.
Run for the border.
I wonder if they'd have any trademark issues.
Totally.
I think they might have issues.
Just go with it until you get that cease and desist.
That would be amazing. And this for you, Jay Bird. Laura wanted to put this place on your radar. She said it's called the Brick Show Shop. It's a local mom and pop shop that is all about Legos in Coral Springs.
Ooh.
I bring it up because you said you wanted to hit all the Sicilian oven locations, and Coral Springs also has one of those too.
I love that idea. Oh, a day of pizza and toys. I really do enjoy the Lego game. I don't enjoy the Lego price. Holy fuck balls. My goodness.
Yeah.
I can't believe there's this one. It's so badass looking. It's basically Gotham City of Batman.
Okay.
I'm like, oh man, this thing's going to be sweet. Let's see how much it is. $500. Go fuck your mother. It's just so much money. I didn't say that to the people at the Lego store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please
I would
tell
never-
me you didn't say that at the toy conference.
I would never say that. How much was it? Go fuck your mother. I was thinking it, though.
Okay, we got an email from Mary. She said, in regards to Tiger Woods and collecting blood, unless he went to the hospital for injuries or if he was out of it, they wouldn't have a reason to get a blood sample. I used to work for the state attorney's office, and all the attorneys would tell us that if you get pulled over, don't do the field sobriety test and don't do the breathalyzer. Yes, your DL, driver's license, I guess, is automatically suspended, but if it cannot be proven beyond a reasonable doubt, the case will get dropped and you get your license back. Now, this was years ago, and the laws may have changed, but this was what the prosecutors would tell me. And I'm wondering if he had that in his head, Tiger did, so when it happened, he's like, yeah, I'm not cooperating at all. We'll take it to trial.
I agree with what everyone's saying, and I think I might have misspoke and people didn't get what I was saying. The car was upside down, and typically when paramedics come to a scene, they'll ask the person if they need medical attention, and sometimes they deny it. But if the people there think you may need medical attention, they're going to say, we need to take you to the hospital to get you checked out.
So the ambulance never came.
Well, then
There was no medical personnel on site.
And that makes sense because it's Tiger Woods and he's going to probably get some privilege. But
And he was already out of the car walking around like he was fine.
But when you have a car that's knocked over, it's in an accident, things do change. I know people think I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but there was an accident that was there. Now, was there home cooking involved? And was there, a way to not get his blood? I'm sure that there was a way to not do that for Tiger.
I'm sure they would have if they could have.
Exactly.
They wanted to, because they don't want Tiger Woods driving around Martin County on pills.
And
they do not want that.
And some of it's a judgment call on who's on the scene. They'll say he's fine, doesn't need to go to the hospital. And there's other times they're going, you're bleeding from your ear. We have to check you out. You got to go to the hospital.
Well, I think he was really trying to appear like he was not intoxicated. So he was just probably like, no, I don't need medical attention. I'm fine.
Yes.
And then until they really gave him the field sobriety, they probably were like, we don't know if he's bad, or we don't know. And then he blew a 0.
Yeah, well, just because you blow a 0 doesn't mean you're not on something.
Right, and that's what they said in the report. He was glassy-eyed. He was obviously sweating. Even when he was in the air-conditioned car, he just looked like he was on something.
How was his car found when authorities were there?
Upside down.
Okay, that's a fucking accident.
Or on its side.
Yeah, that's called an accident, everybody. That's not just a normal...
But I guess they don't take blood.
Apparently, I'm wrong. Objection, Jason, you're out of the court.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, clearly I don't either. But when a car's on the side of its, door, that's considered an accident.
I guess maybe at the jail where they brought him, they don't have it set up to deal with somebody medically.
Also,
they would have to bring him to the hospital. And if he's like, I don't need medical attention.
Yeah, and they're going to listen to a Tiger Woods. They're going to say Tiger said he doesn't want to go, so they're going to listen. Look, it's Tiger Woods. He's got home cooking, y'all. This is the fourth time now? Third, fourth? How many times?
I don't think it's home cooking. I think it might just be policy.
All right, you're right. I'm sure
Because trust me, Martin County is not happy that Tiger Woods is driving around intoxicated. It's been a rumor on that island for a long time. They just weren't able to catch him. People in his neighborhood know that he drives on pills. He drives intoxicated. His neighbors do not like it, and they've been complaining. But complaints are one thing. Actually catching a guy red-handed is another. You have to actually catch a guy red-handed.
Yeah.
But they do not want home cooking for him.
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah, I just, I'm old-fashioned. If a car's on the side of its, car door, I would assume that's an accident. But, hey, what do I know?
hopefully this is his last.
Yeah, he's back in Palm Beach County now. I don't know if you saw that, but his jet landed. They assume he was on it. His jet came from like Switzerland or whatever and landed at PBI yesterday.
Did it also land on its side?
It did not land on
Nothing to
its side.
see here. Nothing happened. Everything's cool.
Somebody was traveling in his jet.
It was not an accident. Sorry, what the fuck?
Yeah, we'll see. Well, some other stuff that we got going on here. An email about kids as cats. Melanie said, you talked about if it's real or not, and here's my experience. My son was in class several years ago and had a girl sitting at a table with him dressed like a cat. And she kept meowing. And it was getting on his nerves. And finally, he had enough of it, and he barked at her like he was a dog. And because she wasn't known for this and the school was okay with it, he got in trouble for disrupting her learning and was removed from the class.
What the hell?
So if you identify as a cat, you can meow, but if you don't identify as a dog, then you can't bark.
We've lost our minds.
It is weird. Now, again, I don't know what's real because the media spins shit, but there was this one story where the kid was allowed to hiss and act like an aggressive cat. But if anyone else would to even try to stop it, the kid that would try to stop it would get in trouble because they're not accepting the fact that the kid's a cat.
We've lost our mind.
Is that real? I don't want to be on the microphone, much like the blood work and being all wrong and saying kids are dressing like cats. And then people go, Bird, this is a story from The Onion.
Well, we can only believe what people tell us.
And you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
No.
And if teachers are saying they see shit like that.
And I'll tell you, this really is what is behind what's happening to education. They are going to dismantle the public school system. I'm telling you, it's the Republicans that are hearing these kind of stories, and they're like, we're not playing this game. And so what we're going to do, this is all happening in the public schools. We're going to give you the vouchers. We're going to move everything to schools that we can have more control of, and we're not going to have this kind of nonsense going on. And in a sense, I believe they're defunding the public education system.
And you make a great point because even let's say this is not a prevalent problem. The media reports it like it is a prevalent problem.
Yeah.
And that's going to get your average person going, what the fuck? Kids are dressing like cats now. And it just
meowing and barking.
And the more it's reported and the more it's brought up.
It only takes one.
It becomes bigger and then it will become a thing.
I'm sure it's very isolated, but it only takes one. And they say, if we move them into a private school, the private school will be like, you're not doing this.
Oh, private schools
This ain't happening.
Yeah,
You're not going to King's Academy dressed as a cat. And they're going to play with that.
No. Private schools, they make their... I learned
You ain't
that.
going to St. Thomas Aquinas dressed as a cat. They're going to be like, yeah, go ahead. Meow your ass off.
I learned that when I went to a public college versus a private college. A public college, boy, they follow the rules. There's nothing they can change. You're fucked. Private college, they make their own rules and they will change a grade 2 years later if they want to.
That's why, like I said, this is my opinion, but it just really feels like this is what's going on and this is the reason why.
I'm coming in here dressed like a cat tomorrow.
Go for it.
No, you have to wear your pizza clothes. Isn't it Pizza Appreciation Day?
I'm a pizza cat and I'm not breaking character.
And we got some TV suggestions here from Panchita. She said, Kev, you were talking about MIA, the new show on Peacock. Of course, it's got everything I love. She's from a drug family.
It got me. I saw the preview for it yesterday.
It looks good, doesn't it?
It looks really good.
It got my attention. I started looking at it before I realized, I'm like, it's shot cool. It's got the visualization of it. It grabs your eyeballs. And I was like, what is that? I'm like, MIA. I'm like, is that Miami? I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. What is that? And that's what... kind of brought me in. And she said, you will enjoy watching MIA. It's definitely up your alley of intense situations, and it is worth the watch.
Okay.
Very nice. She said, Netflix, Remarkably Bright Creatures, a great heartwarming movie with Sally Fields. I think I've seen the previews of that. Sally Fields has so many great... I don't think she gets the credit that she deserves, but everything from Smokey and the Bandit to Forrest Gump.
They said that Bert and her, they didn't know each other when they first got on Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
They said the electricity between them two was instant, and boy, did they like each other. And he always said Sally Fields was the one that got away, the love of his life.
You could tell that was, and I watched that movie, hadn't really ever seen it, and I watched it maybe, 15 years ago now. I'm like, this is a really fantastic movie. And I wound up watching it like 4 or 5 other times. Like, this is a classic movie. This is really good.
I mean, show me a straight lady, though, in the 80s that wouldn't have had chemistry with Bert. He was hot AF.
He had big dick energy. He had swagger, and you could tell she was digging his chili, and the story wasn't bad.
The documentary I saw about him, and I accidentally saw it, it just came up on my YouTube, and the reason why it stood out to me was I noticed this guy, and it's old footage, and he's driving by Lake Park Elementary, my school.
Oh, no way.
And I'm going, what the fuck is this? And I go, oh, shit, it's Burt Reynolds. He had gone back to Lake Park Elementary, and he was showing, kind of where he went at. And they said he was a big-time partier, and that, when he got older and he got, a little bit more sober, he would just tell people, if you met me from 1968 to about 1994, I'm sorry.
And I probably banged your wife.
And the whole him posing nude was controversial. And they said that he was a guy that really could act. But because of that stunt, some people didn't take him seriously anymore. They said he's laying on the bear skin rug and
looking all delicious,
doing all that. And people advised him not to do that. They said, do not do this move. This is not a good move.
Really?
But then after he rolled with the punches and said the only person that could kind of get away with it, still get gigs, was Burt Reynolds. Now, he didn't get the gigs he might have wanted because he did go through a slump, but Burt did it his own way.
Yeah, he did.
He really did.
He's a gunslinger.
It was a cool documentary.
Yeah, man's man. Burt Reynolds.
I guess he had they talked about, I guess he led the league in girth.
Then BDE was not a fantasy.
You thought that stash was full. Whew.
Okay.
These are the rumors. They blurted it out, so I don't know. But Burt was putting her hurt.
Also, you got Netflix Swapped. She said if you're into animation, it's really good. Great story about walking in another person's shoes. She likes that RJ Decker. That is the one that is the Private Eye show out of Fort Lauderdale. I haven't seen that. Okay, so I've not heard anybody talk about that. So that's the first one. Maybe check that out. Hulu, and she said High Potential are both good there. Faithful Women of the Bible is awesome. Secret of the Bees, really good. Paramount Plus, The Madison is great. I've seen that. That's also, I think, another show by that Taylor Sheridan, who has done that.
Gotcha. The Madison?
Yes. Got a good cast, too. Also, The Marshal, the spinoff of Yellowstone, is really good. And she has also got for you The Hunting Party and The Miniature Wife. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids meets Home Alone. So.
I would, if you guys get a chance, check out Yellow Jackets.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that's really good.
That's a good show, and I'm only halfway through. It's. I think you would like it, Kev.
Yeah, what's it about?
It's about a soccer team that gets they're young teenagers and they're really good soccer players, and they get into an airplane crash in the middle of like the Amazon or some kind of jungle, and the jungle's got some weird shit going on, and they have to try to survive.
Is it like Lost?
It sort of reminds me of Lost, but I think it's done better because it looks like it's going somewhere.
Okay.
There's direction there.
Right.
Acting's good.
Well, Lost got lost.
Kind of fucks with your head a little bit, but in a good way.
Okay.
If there's a good way to fuck with your head, I don't know.
I saw that they've announced the release date for The Hawk, which was partially filmed here in South Florida in Palm Beach Gardens at the TGL facility. That's the Will Ferrell, Luke Wilson show on Netflix.
We know people that were extras in that.
Yeah, It might be a movie. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's a movie or a show. I think it's a movie.
I think it's a movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be dropping on July 16th.
That's exciting.
Yeah, on Netflix. You'll be able to check that out.
Do you ever get that, though, when you get into a Netflix slump where you're trying to find something good and everything you either want to watch, you look at it, you read the information, you're like, nah, this ain't it, dog.
Totally.
And then I just end up watching an old baseball game from the 80s.
Yeah, it's weird. I have not gotten into any shows in a very long time.
Yeah.
I'm not watching anything now. I just keep watching YouTube videos.
That's what I am doing, too. I am obviously big into the UAP AI stuff with the robots, and I got to kind of watch it because some people are going.
Well, it just keeps feeding you stuff you want. They've done a good job because, when you do the YouTube stuff, it just keeps getting to be like, you know what, I need to watch that first before I go watch something else, and then it just keeps finding something for you.
And I got to stay plugged in for weird and whatever stuff, so I kind of have to be in that world.
True.
But with, I know people get sick of the AI stuff. I understand that, but holy fuck, what the fuck's going on out there?
Yeah, it's wild. It is.
I'm talking more about the robot style, not the your little Chat GPT, not your Claude. I'm talking about ones that can kick you in the dick, choke you, laugh at you, and then kick you in the dick again.
Horrifying.
Well, I saw, they're talking about President Trump over there in China right now, and one of the big conversations is about Taiwan. Taiwan makes 90% of all the microchips in the world, and obviously, if China gets a hold of that, then we may not get chips that we need, or we would get them at a very high price for things that run everything that we rely on in our society.
Oh, don't worry. Us Americans, we'll get Ruffle chips. We'll get Lay's. Those chips we'll get.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are behind. And I know people are going to get on my ass for saying that. But when it comes to a global scale, we are behind when it comes to some of this robot stuff.
Yeah.
There's other countries that are shooting right past us.
Yeah, and they're trying to set up a little bit more of the microchip processing here in a couple different cities in America because they realize that is a problem. But they were walking through one of the microchip processing plants in Thailand talking to the CEO, and everything was robot. They had no people in there. It was AI robots going like just, and you've seen those big warehouses like what we have for Amazon.
Yeah.
It was like something of that size, just with robot arms going, doing the whole thing. No humans.
Wow.
That video is what really opened my eyes up. And I think it's the same video. It's this large fucking warehouse, and it's got about 1,000 robots packaging everything in such a alarming quick way.
I think in 5, 10, 15 years, you're not going to see humans on these kind of like manufacturing floors anymore.
15 years? Oh, boy, you were optimistic.
I am. Yeah, I'm trying to not freak everybody out. I was going to go 15 weeks, but
15 minutes.
That's more of an honest answer. Just say, get a pizza tonight. Enjoy your family. Tell them you love them.
Don't think about it.
That's it. Well, they tell you you're not going to have to work because this utopian society, it's apparently going to come out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, that's going to go great. Because, we always seem to get along. And no one ever fights. And all of a sudden, Virginia, once all the robots are here, every country's going to get along. And we're going to live in utopia. And
Robots are good for you.
And all of our dead pets are going to come back from heaven. It's going to be amazing.
Yep. Now, I got a question here from Jeremy. He said, I've always wondered why Jaybird's microphone looks different. Is that some sort of spit guard that he has?
No, I just got a different microphone.
It's the same microphone, but yeah, you have like a guard on the front of yours, and I'm not sure why ours do not.
I think I need one because mine has lipstick all over it now.
Okay.
Yeah, you spit more than I do too.
I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it is a guard. Not sure why Bird's the only one that has one, but so be it.
I'm sure there's some kind of weird insulting reason that I don't know about. I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything that well thought out.
I don't think they know.
I don't think they realize that they're different.
And listen to Liza from Tennessee's story. She said, so yesterday at my work, my boyfriend of 1.5 years asked me to come to the lobby. And just so you know, I am a pet groomer at a vet clinic. And I walk out into the lobby, and there are all my coworkers standing around, and there he is, and he drops to one knee and proposes.
Wow.
Some clients are there as well. It was so weird. But literally, we have never talked about marriage or anything else like that before. The only thing that we've even mentioned is if somebody asks about marriage, and my answer is like, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to get married again because I've been married once, no kids. He's been married twice with 3 kids from his second marriage. I was just sitting there so shocked. One of my clients looked shocked as well. And we're in front of these people, and I'm like, yeah. But then we went back to my room in the building, and I kept saying, okay, is this real? I can't believe this. You did this at my work. Now, look, the relationship I find to be amazing. I love him so much, and he worships the ground I walk on, which I like. We've been working on getting him more financially set because he isn't great with money and he makes about half of what I make, but he just got a new job and he's making more and there's an opportunity for overtime, so that would definitely help. But when we got home, I told him, look, we need to talk. And I'm like, I'm not ready. I'd like to have a discussion about this, and I want the proposal to be special. He seemed very defeated and embarrassed, but I reinforced that I do love him, and that much is true. So, I feel bad about that. Did I react the wrong way? What would you do? How would you have handled it? Because I feel like I kind of took an L twice in this one.
I'll tell you where he really blew it. I mean, she works for a dog groomer. You go dressed up as a dog in a dog costume.
Groom this.
Yes,
Yeah.
baby. Spend these dog years with me forever. No. I think, to me, you take such a big movie chance when you ask somebody to marry you and you don't know where their head's at. Because at least with all the people that I know, they typically kind of know they're getting married. It's not like they're going to get on a knee and like, I hope she says yes. They kind of have already they know that. Didn't you and Panda kind of already know that it was going to go down? Didn't you and the Queen kind of know you were going to be spending your life together? It wasn't one of those things where you go, oh, let me get on my knee. I hope she says yes. You kind of knew she was going to say yes, right?
No, I think it was kind of the other way around. I mean, I turn around, she's in my house. So I'm like, I guess we're getting married or something.
Oh, you got beat a submission.
All right, here we go.
I never had to roll that dice or take that chance. I just had to do what I was told.
So you never even got to play.
No, He's like, well, I guess we're okay.
So I guess we're getting married.
I guess we're married. Okay.
Here's where we are.
Like, what just happened?
It happened that quick.
It was that quick. I was spun around. I'm like, I don't know
your
what's going
bathroom's
on.
taken over. What the fuck happened to my bathroom?
Yeah. It all started because, I didn't have any furniture. My wife's like, oh, I got so much furniture. She's like, I'm just going to get rid of it. She's like, do you want it? I'm like, hell yeah, I'll take it. And she pulls up in a moving truck. I'm like, this is fantastic. But all of a sudden, these dresses and stuff start coming out. I'm like, I don't wear dresses, and that's not my size. And then I'm like, where's the furniture? And next thing I knew, it was just he was there.
You never saw it coming. You were a weak gazelle and never saw it coming.
I was like, so... And then she just was there. I'm like, do you still have an apartment?
You
Like,
never had a
what's going on?
chance.
Oh, no.
No, I didn't stand a
you were
chance.
outmatched.
No.
You didn't even. You thought you were just getting free furniture.
I thought I was getting free furniture. That's all I agreed to.
Kevin, there's no such thing as free furniture. Trust me.
I'm like, I don't know.
Not if you're dating her.
I was like, I don't know what just happened. This one really got away from me.
But I think that happens to a lot of people. All of a sudden, they wake up and go, "Fuck! I think I'm getting married."
I think so. Yeah.
I wanted a sofa. I got a wife.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know how this. Honestly, it's like almost 30 years later. I still don't know how it happened. I'm still confused. I keep replaying that day over and over again in my head. I'm like, I don't know what happened.
You did. You had a visible reaction when I asked you if you got on your knee. You kind of tweaked out with your head. You go, I
didn't get a chance.
I never asked. I don't know.
No one gave me the option.
There was we went from.
She decided for us.
Yes.
Well, congratulations on the marriage.
Thank goodness you're happy.
Right. Yeah. It's worked out, but yeah, it still was.
She hit with the left you never even saw coming.
I'm still spun. If you guys can't tell,
All these years later.
I've not even caught up from that first move. That's been her thing. I've been so off balance for almost 30 years now. I can't ever get. As soon as I feel like I'm getting my footing, it's like I get spun again.
And there had to be a part where you realize all this furniture is both of y'all's, and she's not leaving. And it finally probably came to you. Go, oh shit, she's living here.
Yes, I had to process that. I'm like, so how does this make you feel? I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying myself. I'm not going to rock the boat yet.
It's weird, but I'm not frowning.
Yeah, it just,
I'm smiling, so I'm going to go with it.
He wasn't frowning because he didn't know what to fucking feel.
Yes.
He's just spun.
I still am trying to I'm processing things from 20 years ago. I'm still not caught up on yet.
That's an amazing
That's
story.
why I really think the last 20 years of my life, I want to be in a chair just rocking back and forth and be like, no, what the fuck happened?
Was this all a dream?
Yeah.
You'll get that stare my dad has where all of a sudden he just looks out a window.
He's
and
still trying to process and work it all out.
I'll ask my dad a question.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Dad, what do you want to do for lunch today? And like 19 minutes later, Maybe 2 J's or something.
Because he's still working through something that's got him spun from 14 years ago.
Dad, you okay?
No.
I haven't figured out what happened to me.
I still don't know what happened. It's just here I am.
When you get the stare.
How did this happen? What's going on? That's it. That's it. All right, y'all. I'm going to go think about life.
Don't think too hard.
Don't think too
No, you're
hard.
right.
Don't think too hard.
Live in the moment, Cupcake.
As soon as I start to process it, something else is going to happen. I'm going, what, to Morgan Wallen?
But you got plenty of time to think about it on that drive to Gainesville.
Oh, my gosh, yes. All right, y'all. We got one more day left of this amazing weekend. Y'all enjoy yourselves. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.